everybody. We're here today. I'm going to do a short Fit for Life class, my class that I teach at RDDC for adults. I'm not doing the whole class because we use equipment that you might not have at home. What I'm going to do is our warm-up that we used to do a long time ago to Edge of Glory, and you can just follow along on that warm-up. And then I'm going to do 3 of the Bender Ball routines that we do. One of them is one we've been doing in Salsa Size for the past few weeks. And then the other 2 are the ones that we also do in Fit for Life. But just then you've got a bit of Fit for Life class at home to follow along. So I'm just going to do the warm-up, and then when we get to the Bender Ball routines, I will explain each one just to make sure we're doing the right technique and that we're not hurting ourselves, our joints and our muscles. And then we'll do it with the music, and then I'll do a cool down at the end. Okay? See you in a minute. Okay, we're going to do a quick warm-up. You ready to follow along? Here we go. Okay, we're going to start with our feet apart. We're going to stand up nice and tall. We're going to do some breathing, just like we do in our normal classes. Here we go. Breathe in through your nose, and out through your mouth. That's it. One more time. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Actually, let's do it one more time. In. I got a reason that you should take me home tonight. And out. Get that blood going, that breath going. We're going to just lean over gently to your right side. Just a little stretch. And coming up. And to the other side, just gently. Just get that whole side stretched out. Okay, now we're going to grapevine to your right. Here we go. Just step behind. Let's get that blood moving a little bit. Your shoulders are down, and then stretch. And over. Bring your feet in. We're going to grapevine to your right. Here we go. Get those bodies warmed up a bit. Get the joints moving. We're going to go back into those bends and pushes. Here we go. Stand up nice and tall. We're about to hunch over it all. I think our hand. We're going back into those punches. Here we go. Punch. Well done. Hope you're feeling nice and warmed up after that. We'll move on to our bender ball exercises. See you in a minute. Okay, welcome back. We're going to start with our 3 bender ball routines. Actually, it doesn't have to be a bender ball. Everyone normally has a small ball about this size at home. So pause the tape if you don't have yours ready. Just go grab a ball, or you can use a small cushion, a pillow, or even if you have a teddy at home or something just this size. We're not going to be bouncing it because it doesn't bounce very well. We do bounce it a bit when we're in the studio. So it doesn't matter if it's not a ball, but something that you can just hold softly, and it's about this size. Okay, so the first exercise we're going to do is to 24 karat magic. Now the first thing that we do, I'm going to turn sideways so you can see. You're going to spread your legs a little bit further than feels natural, because what we're going to do, I'll just show you the legs first. You want both toes facing sort of that direction. If that's uncomfortable, you can turn your back foot just a little bit out. And we're going to be bending down and pushing up. Now it doesn't matter how far down, you go down to your own ability. So if you're just feeling like you can go down about this way, this far, then that's good. Now the important things for this exercise are some very important things. You need to imagine that there's a vertical line running down the middle of your body to between your legs. When you go down, you want to touch that vertical line to the ground and go straight up and down that line. What you don't want to do is bend forwards or bend back. So the wider that your stance is, the easier it'll be. Let me show you. So if your stance is like this and I bend, I'm pushing forward a little bit. If my stance is a little bit wider, then I can go straight down and come straight back up. Straight down and straight back up. At the same time, you want to make sure that your bottoms are nice and pulled under. And with all of these exercises, you want to engage these core muscles. So make sure that you're keeping your tummy muscles a little bit engaged, sort of tight, not to the point where you're holding your breath, because it's very important that you don't hold your breath. Keep those muscles engaged and your bottom tucked under. So you don't want your bottom tucked like that. You want to tuck your bottom nice and under so that you're able to go straight down and straight up. Now you're going to hold the ball nice and soft between your hands and keep your elbows tucked in. You don't want your elbows out here. And all the ball is going to do is push up and down, straight up and down that line. And that helps you to keep your balance as you're going up and down. So we go down, push, down, push, down, push. And on the fourth one, we're going to step together. Do we all remember this? And switch legs. Okay? So down, push, down, straight down, keeping everything engaged, step together. And we go back and forth with that. Then we go into our monster pushes. Do we all remember this? Where we hold the ball in one hand for 3, and we're bending and pushing just like we did in the warm-up. And then we change sides by going step, step, like a monster. Then we swap to the other side, and they look like little monster steps. And then step, steps. Our feet are just going bend and push, just like we did in the warm-up. But then at the end we do a step, step to switch sides. And then the ball, if you can hold it in one hand, goes from side to side. If it's too hard to move the ball because it's too big and you can't hold it in your palm, then just keep the ball here the whole exercise, and that's fine. Or you can swap your sides to side like that. But hopefully whatever you're holding is small enough that you can hold in one hand. Okay, so we do our monsters. Then when we're in the studio, the next thing we do is bounce the ball. Well, we can't bounce the ball on our carpets or on the grass. So we're just going to do our hands down and up. We're bending straight down and coming straight up. Now the most important thing with this exercise is to go straight down like we did in the lunges. And as you come up, you want to squeeze those bottoms, squeeze those core muscles and squeeze those bottoms. So we're going down, and then we're going to squeeze everything straight up your body. So squeeze from your legs, your bottoms, your back, your abs, all the way up, down and up. This is where we would normally bounce the ball. So if you're in the kitchen and you can bounce the ball, then you would bounce and push up. I'm not going to chance it on the grass. Okay, so again, keep those core muscles nice and tight and squeeze those bottoms. From those bounces, we're going to do our single, single, double pushes. So we do single, single, double push, single, single, double. And this is more about the arms than the legs. You can really do your hips if you want, but it's about pushing the arms out, out, double out, 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 double out. We do a few of those, which you can follow along. And then we're going to go over the top as we step to the side. out, in, out, tap, out, in, out, tap. And our arms go in a big circle in the direction that we're moving. Okay? Then we go back into our single, single, double pushes and our overs. And then we go back to the beginning, back to our lunges. I think on this one, I'll turn to this side. Now you can do these lunges to the front. You don't need to turn to the side. But the reason I'm turning to the side is so that you can see my technique of going up and down, and you know when I'm going up and down. Okay? So that's the whole thing. I will call it out as we're going. Most important things for all of these exercises are keep your ab muscles nice and tight and your bottoms tucked under, and try to keep that vertical line straight up and down as you're working. Elbows tucked in for the ball, up and, except obviously when you're pushing them out. Okay? We'll give it a go. Here we go. Okay? So we're ready to give this a go. Have your ball nice and loose, the center of your body. Now I'm going to turn to the side for the lunges, but you can stay to the front so you can be watching me. It's just so you can see my technique, okay? Make sure that your legs are nice and spread, toes basically pointing forward. Have your ball nice and loose. Are we ready to bend? Here we go. Down, up, down, up. Last one. Switch sides, feet together, and down, up. That's it. Make sure you're going straight up and down. Feet together. Switch sides. Down, up. Really squeeze that bottom every time you're going up. Last one. Switch sides. That's it. Oh, I can feel that squeeze. And feet together. We're going into monsters. Here we go. Open.
I'm a dangerous man with some money in my pocket. Keep up.
We're gonna switch sides with a monster. Step, step, push. There. That's it.
Why you
Push. Up.
Say my fault, they all be jacking. Keep up.
Push. Switch sides again. Now we're gonna go down and up. Down. Squeeze. Down. Squeeze. Really squeeze that bottom every time you go up. And those abs keep going. Wait, just hit my hat. Never done this with the hat on before. Okay, last one, we're gonna do our pushes. Single, single, double. Single, single. That's it. Again.
I cannot breathe. I cannot breathe.
Little funk for a funky song. Over the top. Over and step. Dig. Into our pushes again. Here we go. Double.
I'm a dangerous man with some money in my pocket. Keep up.
Single, single, double.
So many pretty girls around me.
Over the top. Over. Keep that abs. Keep the abs nice and tight and nice up and down, straight lines. Back into the beginning. Oh, it's getting windy. Down. Push up. That's it. Last one. Switch sides. And squeeze every time. Ready? Switch sides. Here we go again. Oh, I can feel that. We haven't done this in a while, have we?
Everywhere I go, they be like,
Switch sides.
everywhere I go, they be like,
Straight up and down. Into monsters. Here we go. That's it. Bend. Push. Ready to switch sides with that step, just step. Ready to switch sides. Bend and up. Bend. Up. Squeeze. Ooh, let's get those good squeezes in. Get those bottoms really tight. That's it. Squeeze those abs every time you push up as well. Almost there. Almost done. Last one. And done. Okay, welcome back. Second bender ball exercise. This is our Charleston bender ball exercise. So the Charleston step is the same basic step we do in salsa size. So we step front and kick, back, tap back. Front, kick front, back, tap back. Now the difference with this one is we're not going to be as extravagant or dancey. We're going to try to keep our bodies nice and aligned, standing straight up, shoulders down, and imagine that vertical line within you, okay? Again, now the balls, we're doing that. We're going to keep our elbows nice and tucked in. We're going to step front, push up as we kick, and then push down. But if you can see from the sides, my elbows are nice and tucked in. I'm just going to go up and down. The more you keep your elbows tucked in, you're using the ball to keep your balance and to keep those abs nice and tight. So the purpose of the ball, especially for this one, is really to keep you centered. So it's held at the center. It moves up and down that vertical line and keeps you centered, okay? So we do a bunch of those, front and back, and then we're gonna do some double taps. So we double tap to the front first with your right leg, 2 to the front, and then we're gonna open up sort of Charleston-y, and you're gonna hold your ball in the same arm, same leg, just so we can remember it easier. So 2 taps to the side, then we switch sides. 2 to the front, and 2 to the side. And we do that a few times. Then we do bend and pushes to the side. So our feet are going bend, together, and then we go the other way. Bend, together, together. Now on all these, this is your chance to squeeze that bottom again. So you're gonna bend, squeeze, bend, squeeze every time we go up. And the ball goes down with you, up, down. Now if you can palm the ball, you're gonna push across with one hand. If you can't, just hold your item with 2 hands this way. Down, up, down, across. Down, up, down, across. Now the same thing goes, if you can't hold your item or whatever you're holding in one hand, when you're doing the double taps, you can just push it to the side like that. Or whatever feels comfortable to you. So you push the ball where it feels comfortable, but if you can't hold it in one hand, you're gonna do same arm, same leg. And that's the whole thing. We already know this one because we've been doing it in salsa size. So, okay, here we go. Okay, we have our balls ready. We're gonna step front with your right foot first. Are we ready? 5, 6, here we go.
Oh, that boy's walk, some more it's tricky. And you're the joy, of course, so tight. Loving it, twitch, rounding out that door. Calling their mom, on the lady, keep going. How the funky monkey, rocking, rocking his doors. And outside, and rolling like a rapid floor.
If your arms get tired, just leave your arms down. Together, double taps. Here we go. Open up. Other side. Okay, get ready for those bend push-ups. Here we go. Bend, push, bend, across. Now remember, if you can't hold, just hold it in 2 hands. If you can't palm the ball. That's it. Squeeze those palms every time. Last one. Back to the Charleston at the beginning.
My boys are not so picky. They run away, but feel so happy. To fight for girls, they do adore. Rocking like horse, rolling on the floor.
Going.
There's a jacket
Keep
and
that body nice and tight. Down that vertical line. Last one. Ready for double taps. Here we go. 2 to the front. Open up to the side. Again. Getting tired, just release your arms down a little bit. Bend and pushes. Here we go. Push. That's it. Keep going. Squeeze that bottom. Squeeze. Every time. Squeeze those abs. Ooh, I can feel it now. Can you? Back to the beginning, Charleston. That's it. Keep going. If your arms are tired, just leave them here. If you're feeling too out of breath, just keep your feet moving and stop your arms. Last one. Into our double taps. Here we go. And out. Ready for our bends and pushes to the side. Here we go. Bend, push. Squeeze those bottoms and those abs. Keep everything nice and tight. Almost done. If it's too much with the arms, just do the legs. Charleston from the beginning. Almost done. You're almost there. Keep breathing. Don't hold your breath. Let's just do a few more to finish it out. That's it. Well done. Good job. Get some water and I'll see you for the next routine. Hello, welcome to our third installment of the Bender Ball routines from Fit for Life. We're going to do our Sweet Home Alabama, and this one's quite easy as far as remembering what comes next. It just goes over and over because it's based on a country line dance. So, as I try to explain to everyone in class, in the United States, and probably here as well in the UK, we have country line dancing, and especially you can go to a bar and do country line dancing where you get all in the cowboy get up with a cowboy hat and everything, and it's quite fun actually. And most of the dances go in a circle, so you do the same thing to the front, side, facing the back, and to the side. So this one is sort of based on that. When we're in class, we do turn all the way around because I run around so they can see me in the class. Well, we can't really do that here, and I'm not going to face the back because then I can't be looking at you, and I don't want you to have to face the back because then you can't see me. So instead, we're going to go front to the side, front to the other side, and then back at the front again. And also, I've made just a small change in the middle, but from what we used to do in Fit for Life. But I'll just show you. It's quite basic. This one is very tiring, even though it's basic, because it's the same thing over and over. So by the end, your arms will ache a little bit if you do all the arms. You can always drop your arms. If you're feeling too tired, you just go at your own pace. You know your own body, and you know where you need to stop so that you're not going to be so sore tomorrow that you can't lift your arms. That's never good. Okay, so this one starts with a little line dance. We hold the ball the same way, and we tap our heel to the sides. We go tap with our ball going out towards our foot, together, tap, together, and then very cowboy, we go tap, we pull in, tap, in. So that was single, single, out, in, out, together. We kind of give a little yee-haw as we're doing that because it's the Sweet Home Alabama. Okay? So we do a few of those. Now, then the basic step for the whole thing is you're going to walk front, 1, 2, 3, knee up, back, 2, 3, knee up. Now, there is a reason for doing this, not just that it is sort of like a line dance. Every time you lift that knee, you want to crunch your abs in. So it's like doing a sit-up standing up. So if you imagine you were flat on your back and you were trying to do sit-ups, which none of us like to do we? We don't like to do those laying down sit-ups. You would pull your muscles in and crunch your body in every time you did that. Well, this is like a standing abs, which you do in Pilates sometimes as well. So you move 1, 2, 3, and you want to crunch those abs every time. 2, 3, crunch, while at the same time feeling like you're doing a really cool line dance. Okay? The arms just go up, down, up, tap your knee, up, down, up, tap your knee every time. But we're going to remember to crunch those abs every time. Okay? So we do that a bunch of times. We go back into our heels, and then we're going to jump to your right side. And we're going to do the same thing that way, and I'll call it out. And then we're going to jump back to the front. When we jump back to the front, we're going to double up the heels. We're going to go heel, 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 and heel, 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 and heel. So it's the same movement, but we're just doing it double time. Okay? Now we're going to pull our foot in really fast, and we're going to get back into the front and backs with our crunch of abs. Then we're going to do the slow heels, turn to the side, do the exact same thing, turn to the front, and do the fast heels again, and then finish off with a front, back, and a slow heel. I'll call it out, but those are the basic moves. Now, just remembering again, the basic things to remember of this is that like always, we're standing up nice and straight, our shoulders are relaxed, our bottoms are tucked in the whole time, and that that ball just wants to go up and down, and that you're trying to really engage those abs, those core muscles, every time you pull that knee in. Now, if the knee gets too much as well, if your hips start to hurt, then all you need to do is lift it a little bit or even tap and just crunch those abs a little bit, okay? So you work to your own level. If something's hurting, that's not a good thing. Don't push yourself through the pain. If something's hurting, just lower what you're doing a little bit, okay? We're gonna try it. See you in a minute.
1, 2.
Okay, welcome back. We're gonna try Sweet Home Alabama. We've got our balls nice and loose in our hands. Don't push too hard. We're gonna start with our heel to the right. Here we go. Slow heels. Heel, 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 pull, heel. Those abs nice and tight so you keep your balance. We're gonna walk front. Here we go. 1, 2, crunch those abs. Crunch. Crunch. Yeehaw! Pretend like you've got a cowboy hat on. With your cowboy boots. That's it. Back to the slow heels. Here we go. three numbers how much work we can do with our bodies, right? So we're gonna just do a cool down and a stretch, just a little one that we normally do, okay? So let's start with our feet together. Big breath in. And release. Another breath in. And release. Ooh, my arms are tired, okay? Let's just step our feet nice and wide. Bottoms tucked under. Big breath in. Let's clasp those arms and push up. Oh, stretch those arms. Okay, now bend the knees first. We're gonna go over like someone's punched you in the stomach. Carve out that tummy. Carve out the tummy. And release. And let's just do a little stretch over to the side. Stretch that neck. Really relax. And coming up nice and softly. And to the other side. Nice stretch. And coming up. Let's do some shoulders back. Roll those shoulders. Release some of the tension in the neck. There we go. The shoulder blades where we hold a lot of tension. Let's go front. Just a little roll. That's good. Excellent. Alright, let's bring the arms out. One arm across. Let's get a good arm stretching. And arms out again. And across. Give it a little massage if it's tired. Bring the arms up. Let's bring one arm. Oh, stretch the back of that arm, tricep. Stretch up again and switch arms. There we go. And release. We're going to clasp the arms behind the back. We're going to push them down. Push those shoulders down. Release. And then release your arms and give them a nice shake out. Just shake them all out. That sounds like the hokey cookie. Okay, we're going to keep our legs nice and wide. We're going to turn our right toe to the wall or wherever you're outside. Make sure the bottoms are really tucked under. We're going to stretch those arms like you're trying to touch both walls. So stretch away from your body. Make sure your shoulders are nice and pushed down. We have a tendency to raise our shoulders. We're just going to bend into that stretch and hold. And stretch over. Just do a gentle reverse. And come up. We're going to put both toes to the front and turn the left toe to the wall. And we're going to tuck that bottom under. Stretch those arms out. Make sure your shoulders are nice and pushed down. We're going to bend into that stretch. Make sure that your knee is not going past your toe. Stretch over. And a gentle reverse. Coming up. We're going to toe heel the feet in. You're going to place your right heel floor in front of you. Hands on your opposite leg, and you're going to sit back into a chair. Now make sure if I show you from the side that you're sitting back and that you're not leaning forwards, okay? So sit back until you're feeling your own stretch behind your leg and in your calf muscle. Hold that for a second. Put your toe down and gently bring it in. I'm going to switch sides. Other leg, heel to the front. Hands on opposite leg. Now make sure you're sitting back in your chair so that you're not straining your knee. And hold. And foot down. And bring it in. Now what I want you to do is just shake your legs out. Shake, shake, shake all the way up to your hips so you can feel a little release in all those muscles. Good. One big breath in. And release. Feet together. Last breath in. Arms together. Bring them down to your chest. There for a minute. And release. Well done. short Fit for Life class, well, Bender Ball and Fit for Life class. I've enjoyed recording it, and hopefully at home you can go ahead and find something that's usable for the ball if you don't have a ball or a small ball. Again, you can always just use a pillow or whatever is comfortable to you, and you should always go to your own level. So if something's hurting, then you just tone down the routine so that you're not sore the next day, and also so that you're not hurting your joints or your muscles, okay? Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.